Anytime. Get a picture in here.
Okay. What's going on, chat? What's up? What you guys up to? I'm just waking up. I'm gonna have some coffee. Try to wake up right now and then clean for a little bit. Appreciate you guys for the likes. Just try to wake up and do a little bit of cleaning. And then have our little waistband. Try to put the phone in here and track my steps all day while I clean. Also have a little bit of a headache, so okay. I need to wake up. Need to make a coffee. badly. So tired. Okay, let's take you guys out here. Okay. Here's what we have. Set you guys there. Then we have all the dishes on this countertop. Also back here, clean off that counter. Floors, trash. The stove top, all the dishes on the stove need to go. The dining room table needs to be cleaned off. All the countertops need to be cleaned off. Then a few loads of laundry, and then organize kind of like that table, organize that hutch in a general way. I'm going to order tape this week so that way I can redo the labels on the baskets. Keep that all together, whatever. Couch cushions, anything behind the couch, under the couch, that little tiny table there. And then coming back on this side, the bar, and then the floor in here. Appreciate you guys for the likes. And then this mirror in here too. That's what we're going to focus on. For now. What is this? Moldy. A cup of coffee, chat. Then I'm gonna take out all the dishes from here, load up the dishwasher, start the dishwasher. And I think by the time we get those dishes in there, or I don't know, maybe we'll do a little laundry first and then do those second. Some ice. Okay. I'm gonna use all of this. Whoa. Okay. Let me get a towel for that. We'll clean off the countertop. And a little bit, I feel like there's that off. A little bit of lavender syrup. 2 tablespoons. Okay. Cheers. That's good. Whoa. Okay. Then we'll have to clean up this drawer in here. We can make a list too of everything we're going to be doing today. Sometimes the list is just helpful. Organize thoughts, not forget any tasks. Okay. And also, chat, I don't know if you guys got to see, but we got so many tomatoes from our tree back there. Oh my. Are you okay? Are you okay? I need to have a cup of water before I finish that. We'll do we'll sweep counters and clean out fridge, dish, washer, dishes in sink. And then, whoa. Dishes in dish rack. Stove. On stove. Compost. Roll. Wave. Mop. Bar. Dining. Table. Vacuum. And mirror. And news. And counter. And couch. Okay. That's what we're going to do today. Appreciate you guys for the likes. Got a lot of the tomatoes today, too. Excuse me. Okay, I'll be right Can you hear me? Can you hear me, chat? Appreciate you guys for the likes. Hello, 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 hello. Can you guys hear me, chat? Hello, appreciate you guys for the likes. Guess we can hear you fine. Appreciate you. Okay, let's see. All right, first, let's start with compost. Okay. Okay. So throw the compost away. And we're going to water the tomatoes and pick some of the tomatoes off because they're ready to be picked. Let's see. Turn it that way. So we have a few that need to be picked. And we'll pick them, try to pick them in the morning. because they will have a better flavor. And pick them earlier. Kind of stresses the plant out if we pick them during a hotter part of the day. So we have so far. Um, I'm just like kind of letting these ripen on the vine, but I'll pick them already. Mm, oh no, we'll see. I'll take these. Oops. What's going on, chat? We just picked a few tomatoes from there. I'm gonna have to go back through. But the tomato plant did grow a little taller. She's already trying to feed herself through that cattle fence. So also the leaves are flattening on the other one. I know that's what we were struggling with before without that shade cloth there. So partially shaded. She's doing much better. And I'm gonna water them if I can't get to it right now. I feel like I should wait till this evening to water. Um, it did. The sprinklers did go off yesterday, last night, but I don't know if all of them got watered. So I think I'm gonna wait till tonight, and that way they can kind of have more opportunity for water retention since it's gonna be dark at night. Obviously, these were our compost bins. I'm just going to set them down on the countertop, and then bring you guys inside. But I did want to show you the basil too. So she's sprouting and she's doing great. She's very heat tolerant also. So there's the grapefruit plant, there's the lemon. Um, let's go over here. The aloe vera doing really good. We can harvest it honestly. This one's ready for harvest, and that one has one at least. This one they need to be watered here. I feel like she's turning purple. How pretty is that? And this one's doing really good there. The jade's already taking up this whole entire pot. The jade grows quickly. But yeah, they need water. They're doing great though. They like it there. I have to clean up this backyard. Also, we have our tomatoes. Oh gosh. I'm waiting on that tinier tripod. This is what we have today. I don't know if you guys can see. House is awesome. Currently trying to grow aloe vera at my house. Nice. In your opinion, what was or is the hardest plant to maintain? Hmm. The one that's giving me the most challenge is probably that purple Cherokee tomato. It is an heirloom variety. She's a little bit more needy. I could describe it like that, like needy. It's definitely not a cherry tomato plant. I feel like the cherry tomatoes, they don't care. They're just extremely heat tolerant and they just kind of like take off. They don't really need much help. So the Cherokee purple, she needs a lot of shade compared to the cherry tomato. a lot more shade. Her leaves were tacoing a bit because of the extreme weather. So finally the leaves are flattening out now that I got that shade cloth up there. So they were like curling up because of the heat. And I got that shade cloth up there completely over her. And she still only has about 3 fruits. I haven't assiduously, like, came out here and, like, shook all the little tiny flowers on that tree just because I'm just hoping that her leaves will just sort of stabilize. I don't really wanna stress her out to producing more fruit until the leaves kind of unfurl. Um, yeah, it's just been my learning project out of every single thing. The cactuses maintain themselves. The basil and the citrus plants, they are pretty easy. You know, they just need sun mostly and water, and I feel like it's literally the only thing I've struggled with. I feel like was that variety, but there's three fruits on that one, and they are good. Also, I had to learn a few things about watering that particular plant because the skin was starting to separate on the Cherokee purple tomatoes. So basically, if there's not enough water for the skin to stretch in time, then you'll have like those cracks on the tomatoes, or there'll be like deep porous cracks here. So the watering is inconsistent, is why it's doing that. So she's just needy. I can't like set her and forget her if that makes sense. But this is what the cherry tomatoes have produced so far. Just easy. They're self pollinating, and it's really not a struggle to get these to take off. But they're nice and ripe now. I'm going to be using them today. Oops. Today, hopefully to make some salsa, make some Spanish rice out of these. If I had Roma tomatoes, that would have been absolutely the most perfect thing, but I'm not going to be a chooser, I guess. I'm grateful for what I have, and I don't have to go buy tomatoes. I got this is probably like uh, probably about 3 pounds of tomatoes already. So I'm happy with that. I'm gonna close this. We're gonna get to cleaning chat. Finish my coffee. But I hope you grow your aloe vera. I hope you enjoy it. I have some out there that's ready to be harvested. Usually I use it topically or like after the sun, or in smoothies, or make hair masks, make face masks out of it. Um, Very versatile. But like for juice cleansing and stuff like that, so good. Okay, let's cross off the compost. Cross that. Oh, can't even see that marker. Okay. Appreciate you guys for the likes. Okay. Do you ever have to? I love this. I love this person that's here asking so many questions. I love that. Do you ever have to deal with gnats or insects attacking your plants? Mm, I haven't dealt with that yet. I am dealing with insects like flies and gnats when it comes to my plants. What are you growing? Oh, excuse me. No, thankfully, no. Okay, let's start with these dishes in here. Whoa, I almost fell. Appreciate you guys for the likes. Okay. We'll start loading up the dishwasher now. And I like to start with getting the dishes off the countertop first, if they are piled up pretty high. I'm trying to organize them based on the size. That way every single one fits. Whoa, you just dropped me. That way every single one fits. Whoa. No, that size. Lay those across. Start with bowls. And moderated space. Napkin. For these kinds of dishwashers, I try to do like for the tiny pockets, 2 pieces of silverware per pocket, and then size pockets would be 4 pieces of silverware. And I find if I do that, everything gets washed evenly. I don't have to like rewash anything. And it looks out. These kind of lids for Tupperware. So it's out. And then something. The little ones. Could be smaller. I would put that one over there. Okay. Oh man, I forgot I don't have dishwashing soap. I had to buy that and I forgot. Well, most of it's gone. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for the likes. I guess I can place a small order. Let's take a small break, chat. I've been listening to this video. I don't know if it also is like.
Yourself and demand integrity from someone. Integrity is like loyalty.
Because once we clean, we're going to cook. Chat. Appreciate you guys for the likes.
Don't rely on social
And
media.
let's.
Put it down, turn it off, shut up.
Actually, I feel like a little bit of Dawn dish soap wouldn't hurt, but only a tiny bit because if you know how it works, it goes crazy. Just a tiny little bit.
It's a powerful thing, you know, and I'm only learning that. I'm only growing at that time. So what? What's the stuff when I was a kid?
I'm waiting for that tripod to get here, chat. Because this one's so clunky. Okay, appreciate you guys for the likes. Thank you guys for coming to see my finger ring. I know it's like everywhere and all over the place and boring, but I have to get ready to go to work soon, so I'm just trying to do as much as I can despite how I'm feeling now. I'll save this for later.
And you tell yourself you can. And you tell other people that you can. You
Excuse me.
fine. And every
Mm.
the groove becomes deeper until ultimately you can. That is the way
Okay.
it goes.
Millions of people want the same thing that you do. Money, respect, success. But out of 1,000 people, here's what your competition looks like. 54% are
If I believe it's not going to work, then the function of the mind will manifest. I totally believe this is how it's going to work. My mind will set up in a situation where it works that way. But that's when you start to realize, wait a minute, it's not chance anymore. This isn't chance. This is creativity. Money does not exist. I had years ago from a very local man. I was treating money that day. Money is an idea. Call it money. Money is an idea. Money goes right in. The idea you have to work hard. Not true. Some of the people who work the hardest are the ones that are. Now think about it. Write this down, right? I am so happy and grateful now that I have multiple sources of income. You write that out every day for the next 30, 60 days, you're going to become very, very aware of having multiple sources of income. Most of people all have multiple sources. They don't have one or two, they have a whole bunch.
Ordering a small order from Walmart to make sure.
I've seen guys like, and I've seen it myself with my own eyes. When I seen that Bentley at the boxing gym, and I seen that diamond Rolex, I said, I want that. I knew what it took. So I know when my opponent is asleep, I'm out there at 4 or 5 in the morning,
Okay.
chopping trees, working. To this day, because I can retire today, well off, very comfortable. But I got the will to win.
Okay. Place a
Everybody that's in
small
this room
order.
has to feel that he's the best. And now
Okay.
you're in the wrong sport.
Then okay. So we have I'm gonna need another cup of coffee. Dishwasher and let's do let's clean up the fridge. Or actually, let's do the dishes in the rack. Dishes in the rack. Chat. There's a few that I'm gonna have to get rid of. Okay. And the cooking pot is the empty one. Whoa. All the trash. All of these cables and cords. Just gonna get them out of the dining room. This cup. And we'll do the bar next. Hi, what's going on, chat? What are you guys up to? These Pokemon binders. Creation. Man, they just tore it up over here. They really did. Insane. Also, I gotta take the shoes off. I'm not gonna be walking around here with those shoes. These are spoiled. All these are going to compost. Let's put all these markers away. I don't know what all this is. Okay. And there was a marker to this. A pen. Now it's probably long gone. Looks like it is. Okay. This is all cleaned up. And I have to organize those. All right. Bar is tidied. Let's put some water in this pitcher. And I have a sponge over here. It has too much soap in it. Hello, hello, hello. Did it work? Where's it dying now, chat?
Can you guys hear me now? Sorry, chat. I think the microphone died. One day we'll afford a better mic, chat, because that one keeps dying over and over and over again. Okay. My bad. Got muted. Sorry, chat. Is it working now? Let me see. Is it working now? Oh yeah, it works. Okay.
Action pronto. Action immediate. Action as soon as possible. Because if you don't hear what we call it the law of diminishing returns. We intend to when the idea strikes us. We intend to when the emotion is up. But now if we don't translate it into action fairly soon, now the intent starts to happen. Maybe a month from now it's cold. A year from now, it can't be found. So act, set up a discipline. The idea is strong, clear, powerful. That's the time to set up this. Whatever you want to do, believe it, believe it, believe it. If you don't believe it, believe the game. Don't believe it. Believe it. That is power. That is strength. And it would believe you need. No fool like me. It's what's in my life. We don't use. So now get believe. Now get a story happens from things going right. My granddad said this. Greatest gifts in life are not the plans. They're in the detours. There is no way I can plan my stage. I have failed a lot more, a lot longer than I succeeded. I didn't originally get the role in Top Gun that I auditioned for. It's worked out better than every match. So if you want your life to be a great story, like a great movie, if you want to work with adventure, comedy, romance, action, thrills, when you go out there, things inevitably don't go according to plan. Just remember, that's when your movie's plot is just getting interesting. That's when your protagonist is being tested. That's when the writers are working overtime to give the audience some nail-biting drama. Enjoy things not going according to plan. If you knew the ending, it wouldn't be worth the watch. No good story happens from things that are right. I had an affirmation that I used for years, still have it. On a continuous basis. So if we think about three language, it's not about sure. The things are fair and or happiness or whatever we see success in. Those of us that reach the goals that we've set for ourselves, we do it first. First thing you do, sit down and decide what you want. If it's money you want, how much money? What's my city is? You've got to be specific. Okay, you don't get down on exactly what you want. Just mind to reject that idea out of your mind. Thinking of a way you can't do something is never going to do you any good. Think of thoughts of how you can do it. Think of where you place your attention is where you place your energy. So people do the best with what they think is valuable. That's my belief. And if you're unaware that you can control your emotional states, you'll rely on something outside of you to do that, whether it's a computer game, whether it's a Netflix show, whether it's a drug, whatever it is that you need to make that feeling go away. You're dependent on your outer world. And I think that's a hypnosis, that's a conditioning. You know, I had to go in my head. And I'm going to the best thing you know. I'm going to do whatever it takes. Yeah, so I want to get a 10 over that. I'll give up my yeah, used to be that billionaire, yeah. Negative mind will find any way to make the world fit his priors. Right.
So if you go into a situation that means that that you are unlovable, unwanted, broken, flawed, insufficient, you will manage to warp reality to be able to fit what you already believe. Right.
If there's one piece of advice I can give to anyone that's watching this video, it's stay fucking delusional.
You accomplish great things. We must not only plan, but also believe.
You have to be crazy enough to think that it's possible.
I don't feel it. I always look out the chapel.
Believe delusion. You gotta believe delusion. Because delusion is only delusion when you don't accomplish your delusion of reality. Right.
But I had nothing. I already knew I was driving like Ferraris and Porsches and stuff because I always wanted those cars.
It's probably got you out of practice.
People make fun of me.
I'm sitting there all staring, visualizing a brand new car, visualizing good things in times of struggle. Thoughts in your head. I'm always thinking about
Side. You know it's gonna happen. Even if it's illusion, you really know it's gonna happen. The very fact you can see it, you to know you can get it.
And it's possible.
I planned this much so clearly, so precisely, and so frequently that it has manifested itself into reality.
Question for you. Why not you? Why not you?
You can have big purchases like this. I know you all can. Manifestation is so we can have one.
Do you want to live in?
Do you want to be a millionaire?
What kind of business do you want to have?
Do you want more success?
What do you really want?
So the question you have to ask yourself is,
Where am I going? What's it? Choose. You want to change the thing.
You're no different from anyone who's living your kind of life. And that you're fully capable of doing it yourself.
The mind is like the steering wheel of your life. And if you keep
Wait, 1 second, chat.
control for you.
Sorry, chat. Sorry, chat.
It's necessary. You may not see it now, but when it gets you on the other side, you're gonna see exactly why. And you gonna be okay. But tripping process. Nobody knows but you. Advice on what you should do with your life. You gotta take the shot. You want the people around you to be supporting your dreams. It's not all the time. You gotta do it alone.
Go out and check the fridge. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for the light.
That's what I think.
Okay, I'm actually gonna go through this. See if there's anything that we know for a fact and not get eaten. I like to bring trash. Maybe find out. So, also, I don't know. Oh, remember, I forgot to put a label on it. It's like also.
Stop being saying.
Sound person was like the price left. I think it's yours and now. I don't know. Um, most it uses. And then we have. Watermelon. I know, don't believe it. Ew, it's so fucking loose. So, I think what do you need for that? Spider web is. It's very good. What is it? So, bringing. Jim. It's just. So it's better doing something like this must. Also, this was terrible. Absolutely. Was not worth it. Was not worth it. I have to do something with that cheese. The smooth here. It's nice fruit has to go. And the compost. And the compost. And that reason. It's out. No, none of that. But for whatever reason. I'm just gonna do this. That's good enough. I wanna make some salads. I wanna get rid of some of this garbage in here. This is literally, I could make a barbecue sauce out of half of that, so. Just to do this. I don't know who's gonna drink that milk. I couldn't tell you. One make you drink out of this stuff. I'm upset. Oh, yeah. Okay. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Appreciate you guys for the likes. Whoever shared the live, thank you. We got to cook. Well, I was cleaning out the fridge. I was cleaning up the kitchen, taking out all the food that wasn't going to be eaten from the fridge. I'm gonna make Mexican food, but I'm gonna make one of these drinks first. Going through the freezer to see what I take this up. Because I was thinking. Maybe it's chicken breast. Chicken fries. Whoa. Part of me wants to have tacos. I think that's tacos. I also have fish I want to cook. I think some tacos would be so good. Take this out. This out. Let it do its thing. And maybe. You see, I have chicken tenders in there that I want to cook that I made by hand. I made them by hand. I want to thaw them out a little bit and bread them. But I might not do that till tomorrow. What do you think, chat? We do that together? There's a little veggies going in there.
Action starts time.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Cause I got turkey in there. For turkey tacos.
Your number one fan, it's like super cute.
Oh, so
Unconsciously, most of us great watching ourselves.
onions, and chili pasta for
Makes us
Spanish rice and all those tomatoes.
start taking action. You start really paying attention.
All these potatoes to use. Gotta use it yourself. Potatoes.
Nicer to yourself, positively to yourself, and you're taking action. At your guys, so it's
One for.
so really, really believe in yourself.
And I have a couple of tunes.
The way to get there is to take action. To say your to the things that are tough, and you should do that. Eventually, confidence and stuff. It's important. Remember that they're creators. They have a hand for creating life. And that possibility is something that you keep in mind. And then we powerful that we know are them. That
The paint color can we use for those chicken tenders? I thought it'd be a good idea. I don't know. That's storage room. This is a pantry.
Fake it until you make it. Wow. But incredibly hard if you're introspective and have low self-belief and high standards. So what about make it believe you're not worthy of anything has to attain it. Badly and still succeed. You can grip, you can grasp fear, you ruin the enjoyment, be totally unwarranted. Things still go well. You can have no self-belief and show anyone. You can want more for yourself without knowing exactly what happens. Doubt because question your talents, be uncertain for your progress. Encourage your fun. Love that we feel like you're not confident. Never give yourself credit. Fail to fully feel gratitude. Terrified of never reaching your goals. Still end up in a place that your 20-year-old self cannot imagine you never get to.
If you complete the task of any value, it's like start. Take the task. Wash your palm. You know, it's not just in fact. Because whenever you wave, your brain releases endorphins, and then you cut and yourself stream goes up at yourself. And you feel happier and more personable. You actually want short diversity. Set up that task. Your endorphins go up, yourself. Self-confidence.
So you're sitting on the couch. You got your cell phone here, your iPad here, computer here, your dog here, and big TV there. You're eating morning, and you say, I think change. What do you think? Dr. Wise said, relax. He's lying. Yeah, he's not willing to. He's not willing to signify I'm wrong. There's no signal body. And so you get that state of being clear and actually change the state your back. Keep it up. Keep doing it. That's the big explosion of feelings. Change in energy. Don't make it change. They change their energy. When they change their energy, they change their mind. So then you can pick up your mind. That's all. And then synchronous. That's serendipity. You have that coincidence. All of a sudden you're saying, hey, that worked. Something I did inside of me. In fact, outside of me. Pay attention to what I can do again. Try to get experiments.
So I know when to go.
As I have been, as I am,
What we have.
where you are, like, it's fun. And it's not just what you think on the surface, it's also
And then the Walmart order should be here soon.
moving into the likely we deserve. what I know.
What about you?
Telling
And I
you
swept pretty, I would say pretty good. Oh,
I
gosh.
said, I think that's playing for a lot of people. If you're not conscious of that, and you end up acting out of that belief system, you're not out of the way. No, because then you want to be there for yourself. You don't become what you're needing. So much of wanting is about living the space of what you don't have. So if you start to think about
Okay.
why are you where you are, like choices that you have made.
Let's take a rest, chat. I'm gonna pull out, what are you doing? I mean, what? Like on the stove? Clean around here.
So psychology and cheating is based on how this concept of sight, which is setting goals, treatment, taking good care of yourself, positive things that raise your self-esteem, improve your self-image, improve your quality of relationship, and I think we can help for life.
Okay.
I think every thought that you have makes a chemical. Thoughts that make you feel good and thoughts that make you. And I think that if 90%
Let's look at all these.
of the thought think, see thoughts.
Got it all pretty much cleaned out now. So we'll see that.
Same choices, same behavior.
And some appeals coming. I'm gonna make also have some cilantro in that you use up. We're gonna do sweet peppers. Salad that's going bad.
Need in their gene expression stays the same because there's.
This is tomato sauce.
I do.
This is our pasta sauce.
And
Oh, we still have more.
you can make new choices.
So this is
And then we can make this and treat it.
Chinese pasta. I wanna make a salad out of that. Salad cheese.
Both
There's
these
some black beans in here. Rosemary, cabbage. Lemonade, bean. This cilantro's on bad. But I think you know, some more lemons here.
Get yourself.
Gotta use those up. Some blue cheese. Certain better taste.
Self-respect was number percent personal. Start
Spinach cheese, silver.
This is a backbiter and like the devil from the
These last one wasn't even that. That's cool. That's fun for free.
This is the instinct that says it says give it a shot. You can stay it down. You can back off. Take a lead.
Trying to use what we have, Stats. Appreciate you guys feeling.
Not listen to that instinct. No,
Rice would be good right now.
that instinct is a liar and wants to bring you down. They have that vision of the future, but they give up on that vision because in order for them to arrive at that vision, they have to do something. They have to think. They have to. They have to feel. It's so much easier to make the same choice every single day, and it's hard about change, not making the same choices. The moment you decide to make a different choice, you're going to feel comfortable because you're stepping from. So some people rather and take a chance, a possibility. They'd rather
tells.
Let's have butter beans.
They'd rather believe in them.
And what else? Do you think? But I also have these little chipotle chilies. Maybe you can mix some with them. With shredded chicken. But I kind of feel like you could give it a try. The chicken tenders I have, but from frozen. And then we'll heat some up halfway. Some of these. And I'm thinking if we heat them up a little bit, and then like on a low temperature, and then take them out halfway, bread them, regular, bread them. I'm thinking that's not a bad idea. So let's do 375. Well, let's just crank the I don't know. Throw it down. The one got stuck together, but this is fine. But all I put in here was a little bit of flour, and then I froze them laying down flat like that, and then that was it. So while that heats up, then we'll throw in these chicken breasts just to get them soft into that crock pot. They'll cook, I don't know how long. I would for at least a couple hours. I want to just let it sit in there and forget about it. I got some onions and garlic I gotta use up, so add some chipotle chili called tinga, you know what I mean? Like after some time, this has got to go. Also, I need to make a new food compost bowl. I got some veggies. I have this onion that I want to use, and I want to make Spanish rice in this pressure cooker. So we'll just basically scrap everything we know. And let me double check if there's not also something else we could use up in here. I feel like we might use the other onions. We might use that up. I also have a bunch of peppers that I gotta use up. There's New Mexico, I have Casilla and Mexico, Chile Negro, Audible chilies. There's a lot in here that are not so hot. Don't bring them away. The Japanese chili sauce, they're pretty hot. Horrible. No, they're not so hot. I don't need these. I love you. Yeah. Just use them up, you know. And make salsa out of them, I guess. So we use these. And let's see. I don't know if I want to make a spicy one and use those. This is the red pepper ones. I have some eggs in there. We have to use that for chicken tenders.
It's not just about. It's about the way you think. And the way you see.
Still one kind of beans in there, but I don't know. I kind of want to have like butter beans and olive oil with like feta cheese and cilantro.
And suppose you were successful in anything.
That's what I kind of want. What are you making today?
Convinced myself without a shadow of a doubt that I was. And
Sorry, you guys. My Walmart order just got here and I was reading it. I don't know. Just using things up. So I'm gonna make Spanish rice for sure. I'm gonna make chicken tenders. I'm gonna make tacos. I'm gonna make a cucumber salad. To use up some stuff. And make meal prep. I'm gonna make some beans from a can. Just to get rid of them. And that's it. I'm gonna leave my cheese in the fridge. And I have some Parmesan cheese I have to okay. The air fryer is nice and prepped. I have these chicken tenders that I put a little bit of flour on, so just so they wouldn't stick to one another. So I'm gonna just put these in there. 375
For 30.
for I'll start at like 6 minutes.
That's true.
Myself. And I won't overcrowd the canvas, get each of them enough space. And just want to spread these out until they basically like come apart. And some of them are stuck together. And I like put them through halfway so they're a little bit more pliable. Then I'm going to take them out and then hand bread them. Just because I'm too lazy to like have them cross. So we'll see. I want to spray oil, but I feel like I should have got more. But also coat them like also better. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. But that's just part of why I like cooking. I just want to use everything up. That's the main. I have some jerky with best defrosting over there. Some purple juice. Hi, what's going on, chat? What did you guys have for lunch? Nice. Nice. I'm glad you guys are meal prepping. Yeah, like 5 meals right there. I just try to use up everything before it goes bad. Like I just cleaned, and then it's the time of the week or the time of the month that I will clean the fridge out. Everything that I'm not going to be using anymore, or that's going to be going bad, or it's kind of like, what else could I use with this, basically? And just like how you see here, just like what I have to use up is what I'm going to be making. I have a lot of people that are going to be eating this throughout the day. It'll all be gone in the next couple of days. So, and I like to portion a little bit for my meal preps. I have all these containers. So
somebody should be the way.
I'll basically portion those out into containers. I'll have ready to go meals. I don't have to worry about cooking. So. What should you guys here?
Those moments when you're so fixated on the how is you're trying to take on a responsibility that is yours.
Right. And let's rinse the rice. We're gonna do 2 cups of rice. Has anybody ever made fried rice with Mexican rice? Mexican red rice. I want to do that.
Therefore.
This is for
That will dictate.
two.
States there. They see opportunities that. As opposed to opportunities that. Incredible wealth for yourself financially, but also.
Give this a
emotional
glance.
wealth.
Take a big risk in life. Still want this part one, step that. Take a high risk. Yeah.
I'm literally just gonna let that hang out in the dish rack.
Opportunity is that I cannot be generous with my time.
And then get a knife out. Sharpen it a bit. Oh. Right. While that's rinsing off, I want to say it's it would be a quarter of an onion. Quarter and a quarter. And you know what? I might be right back, chat. I have a recipe that I made, like a handwritten recipe, and I want to go get it. Oh, let me see. Give me 1 second, chat.
No one's coming to pay these bills. But I'll be damned, there's so many people that are way smarter than I am to figure this out. If these other people can do it, then I can figure this out too. I hear them, you know, that. Well, they're like, I don't know what they. Yes. Right. After one more day, that's my success. No, that's it. Well, my success again is not I can chase just is
And we got the, what do you call it? The recipe for the rice. Recipe for the rice. All the stuff we got for grocery order. So 1 container of unsweetened almond milk for lattes. Whoa. Whoa. We have 2 packs of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Okay. A little bit of cornstarch because I have to make teriyaki sauce. Some tomatillos. These are the smallest tomatillos I've ever seen. Oh my god. These are, what are these? Serranos? Bell peppers. Some more cucumbers. And 2 zucchini. They're in season right now. Okay. I can smell the chicken tenders. So let's double check those. And we need a dredging station for these. I feel like we could do it to those ones. Right? You're playing about it as success. Yeah. I feel like you take them out, dredge them, like let them cool down. Dredge them halfway like that. And then see how they come out. Let's just try. We'll give it a try. While the rice dries off. I've never done this before, so let's see. They want me to stop your hand, is it? They scared. Okay, let's see. So now, let's see. Take these out. Let's run because when I turn it off, it has to freeze it again. These are the chicken tenders. We have to bread them. Now that they've kind of defrosted, halfway they're cooked. I also don't know if they'll be better if we were to dredge them out of the freezer like that. They would be better. I don't know. Small bowl. And after that, dishwashing powder. And more duct tape to organize that shelving in it. Oh, eggs. We have the ping pong. I think 2 eggs. What do you think, chat? 2 eggs. Just to get rid of them because we have so many eggs to use up. This is also why I was making chicken tenders. Okay. We need 2 stations. 2 stations. 1 for eggs, 1 for panko. Just a little bit. Okay. Well, this is the Japanese panko. It's nice and flaky. And did we do flour, then egg, then panko? And we'll season the flour, chat. I think we might. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. Flour. Yeah? Or in a bowl. Is that good? Flour for flavor, chat, don't you care? There. And I'm thinking garlic powder. Hello? Hello? Oh, man. Oh, yes. But where's the thing back on? I do not. We'll also do Page, and I feel like will always be a winner. And onion powder. A little bit of MSG, obviously. And a little bit of white pepper. All right. I think that's pretty good. How about a whisk, damn it? Whisk. I'm not joking. Well, if I rinse it, it'll get comfy. So, well. Okay. God damn. All right. Now for the egg wash. My compost there. We're gonna have so many scraps, so I might get compost bowl out now. This is the second. This is all the second round of groceries. Pots and pans and things like that. Any kitchen scraps that are no good. Using these bags included. I just try to shred the bags up because they're compostable 100%. We have a watermelon over here. Going. We have eggshells. Everything else has the scraps of butter and things on them. So just leave that. Oh, I forgot. There's already I got that sticker. You'll leave it back on that. All right, back to what we were doing. The egg roll. I don't know if you guys want to see from here or from here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Okay. A little bit of egg wash. Now, we will take these halfway cooked ones, a little bit of seasoned flour, shake off the excess flour, a little bit of egg, and just throw it in the panko. How pretty is that? They look so good. I also have katsu sauce. Yeah, these are so good. Are you fucking kidding, bitch? These look gorgeous. I have nowhere to put them. I didn't think this through. Okay. Put them over here on this plate, but they came out So pretty. Okay. Oh my God, I can't even wait. Okay. We'll put them in here. In the seasoned flour. Oh my God. Shake off the excess. And put those in there. Shake off the excess flour. Shake off any excess. Give them a flip. Throw them in. Give them a flip. Throw them in. Give them a flip. Throw them in. I have a container for this, like a little lid. But I feel like we need a bigger one, no? Oh my God. Cat. You know what? Could it be the case? Let's do this. Throw all those in there. We will fry this up. I know this also starts all the events. Starts. Feel that things that make you feel even better. When you're control, benefits start off. That's really operate safe and you benefits. All right. And throw these into this container because they're a little bit, it's a little bigger. I feel like it would be better if it was in a bigger container. Just take the tongs, toss them in the breadcrumbs, fully coat them. They look so good. This was a perfect idea. Mhm. Move that cup. They look so pretty. That looks good. They look gorgeous. Okay. Let's do one whole batch, chat. We'll toss these in the seasoned flour, and we just use a little bit of Wincoast Cajun seasoning salt. There's salt in that, a little bit of white pepper, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of MSG, and that's it. Take off any of the excess. What did we make it today? I have a little bit of homemade chicken tenders that I'm breading in. I have a little wet dredge. Oh no! I have painted breadcrumbs. And we are dredging them. When to air fry them, I have a little bit of Spanish rice I want to make. And if I have time, I gotta make salsa. Any excess egg, let it drip off. Just roll these in the egg batter. And once we get a full this would be like a full basket in there. So we're just going to cook these all at one time. And roll them in that. Oh my God, they look amazing. God, they look so good. And this is the Japanese panko. So it's really flaky, like so flaky. And then just separate them. Oh my God, they look so good. Insanely good. Are you kidding? They look so pretty. Okay. Take these up. And we also halfway cooked these, or I'd say a quarter of the way cooked, not even halfway. And flip them around in this. I don't care what in that. Just try to let any of the excess egg and flour drip off as much as possible. And then pour more of these breadcrumbs in. They're so flaky, it's crazy. I have a little bit of katsu chicken tenders. I feel like that'd be so good. And I'm just trying to coat them completely. Press them down into the breadcrumbs. All right. They look gorgeous. Let me rinse my hand and I'll show you. This is what we have. Looks so good. Appreciate you guys for the likes. So this is what we have: homemade chicken tenders. They're gonna come out amazing. Oh, we hope so. God damn it, I hope so. Let me put you guys right here. Juicy. Because they're crazy. Okay. Let's put them in. And I have $3.75 for the challenge. And mind you, I've never done it before. So this is a first for me. And seeing like chicken tenders from scratch. And usually I would use like a spray oil, but I'm not gonna get some until the end of the week. Okay, we got that going. We could bread more. What do you think? I don't know, Chad. Guess I have crock pot turned on. I don't know. Here. Move this stuff here. All that for the chicken tenders. I say we move on to rice, huh? So move on to spinach rice. Oh God. Let's take a break. Yep, yep. And this is the panko I used. I want to do that for fish. I feel like this is so good for fish or shrimp. I don't have a clip for that. I don't have a clip for this. Sorry. You can leave it there. No, I'm not. Actually not. Let's put it away. But I guess not. And probably put this. Simply trying to find another one. And now I'm thinking we wash the rice. We have 2 cups. This side is for 2 cups. This side is for 1. 8 tablespoons of olive oil. Toast the rice. For the tomato sauce, we need 2 Roma tomatoes, but we have the tomatoes from the garden that now I have to use up. So we're gonna use these. Appreciate you guys for the likes. I don't know how many of those I'm gonna need. 2 garlic, 1/4 of an onion. But I think it's gonna be now half an onion. I think 1/4 of an onion was here. Yeah, so half an onion. Tablespoon caldo de tomate. And tablespoon of chicken bouillon powder. 1/2 teaspoon cumin powder. 1 cup of water. Okay. That's there. In this 1 blender cup. Remove that. So half an onion. And here's my little whisk. Take it apart. Oh no. Half an onion goes in. Clean as you go here. So you never owe. Well. Okay. Now, 2 cloves of garlic. I swear I had some. Okay, here we go. 2 cloves garlic. And then for the tomatoes here, try to find the darkest ones. Darkest ones, darkest ones. And they look so pretty. They look so pretty. Okay. Darkest ones. And we'll take off this little top part where the stem is. We'll remove that. And however many of these is actually going to be the equivalent of 2 Roma tomatoes, I'm just going to eyeball it. And I'm going to pretend like I went to the place where they got all the GMO. So I'm thinking of the biggest Roma tomatoes I can think of. And I'm going to estimate. We have this one. I think one more would be good. Try to find the softest one. Try to use up the softest ones that way. As they ripen, they get used up and they don't go to waste. And this one's from the garden, chat. Oh, and we're gonna make another salad with these. They're gonna come out so good. Okay, let's do the seasonings now. We have chicken bouillon, 1 tablespoon. Okay. Was it 1 tablespoon? Right, because that one was half a tablespoon. Right? Okay, 1 tablespoon of that one and only had that one. But I want to do tomate too. And I don't like to do 2 tablespoons of tomate because it gets a little bit bitter tasting. If that makes any sense. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's back. That one. 1 tablespoon. Also, this is my recipe, chat. So if you want me to put this down in the description, you know, it's up to you. Okay, 1 cup of water. Hold on. Dry measures. So a little bit of water. Half a cup. A full cup. Okay. Now, a blender. Yes. Lock it in place. We have in here, we have to check on the chicken. Am I forgetting anything? Roman tomatoes, garlic, cumin. I'm an idiot. Ugh, I forgot. Half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of cumin. It's important. Ugh. So good. Smells so good. Okay. Okay, that's perfect. And I didn't used to be a person to write recipes. I notoriously just eyeball everything. So, with that being said, I wanted more consistency with my Spanish rice because I found out that every time I attempted, I could have it. It would be so inconsistent. Sometimes it would even burn. It almost felt like it had to be a science. So I wrote my own recipe. And it's worked out. And so this is like one of the things in my life that when I cook, I always use a recipe and measure to the T, because if not, I just mess it up too bad. And it's just like I don't want to be in my ego to think that I could do it without it, because obviously I can't. Okay, a little bit of olive oil in this container. And now I do 8 swirls. It's about, however many teaspoons. I want a little more. That's perfect. Probably about 4 tablespoons now. We'll take our rice. It's drained off after we've rinsed it already. And now, oh, this was supposed to be on saute. Well, I'm sorry. Let's let it get hot first. Okay, in the meantime, we'll come over here. Ooh. Chat, look at this. They look so pretty. Oh my God, you're joking. Let me see. Wow. Okay, I wish I could spray a little oil on them because I want them to toast up just a little bit. I'm gonna flip them all over. Chat. You can hang out right there. Flip each one individually. Should we get to the other? Ooh, they look so pretty. I wanted to spray them with a little oil, but I don't have any. I could also dab a little bit of oil on each one, but a part of me is kind of like, well, who cares? Oh, I think who cares? Let's let that get hot. Now we're waiting again. Let's do. Should we make salsas? I think we should make salsa after the chicken tenders get out of the way. Right now, we'll make a cucumber salad. How about that, chat? Cucumber salad, chat. Was not hot at all. We got to use these up before they go bad. If I can feel it, they're already getting weird and slimy. So we'll rinse that off. We'll rinse them. Okay. These are fun. Perfect. All right. All the ends here, perfect for compost. I feel like we should make teriyaki sauce too, but I don't know. All right, we need a bowl for this. Okay. Will this be enough? And how should we slice them, chat? I'm thinking triangle cuts like that to give it some more texture. We just want the cuts to be consistent. It's there. Oops. Okay. And more texture. I think we need long ones would be good too. And maybe stack them up and julienne them a little bit. I just want two different textures in my salad. But you guys can do whatever you want. This bowl is way too fucking small. I need something. I need something bigger. Okay. And all right. This is way too much for one bowl. So oh, it's the same volume. I've run out of options. Okay. Is our cucumbers here? Is that getting hot? Okay. Let's take a break. Moving on to the rice. All the rice goes in. Hear the sizzle. It's a great sign. A soft spatula. Coat the rice completely. I want every piece of rice to be coated in oil. And let's let that toast. Okay, back to it. We have an onion to use up. So take off the core, peel the onion. We have, I want to slice it up pretty thin. And I want them to be pretty thin like paper. I want to be able to see through them. Okay, they look very thin. It's perfect. Okay. I want it to be like paper. Very thin. Yeah. This was half an onion, half of a yellow Spanish onion. And that's plenty. We have tomatoes we're gonna use up. Check our chicken tenders. Give them a toss again. The darkest ones here. Give this a mix. Very hot, huh? And add a little bit more oil. Mhm. And I want to use olive oil because there's a lot of good fat in olive oil. So I want to use that. Any of the tomatoes that we have from the garden here? Hey, cozy girl. Hello, what's going on? What are you guys up to? Let's see. Slice off the tops of these. We use these all for our salad. And some of them I'm gonna use for pico de gallo. They're gonna be so good. Switch with it too. Give it another stir. We really want that rice to fry in the oil and toast up. For our salad, I think we'll go into these little tiny triangle cuts. Wow. They look so good. Little wedges for the cucumber salad. little tiny wedges. This is what we have so far. I'm gonna add them in. Okay. That's it. We got. Okay, let's check on chicken tenders chat. Wow. They look good. And for the ones that are done, maybe we'll put them in this. They look really pretty and really toasty. And the panko really adhered to them well. I'm gonna leave this one in since it's a little bigger. They look really good. Okay, we'll have to make another batch. We'll leave that. Do this here. Right, this smells really good when toasted. So we'll cancel that, turn it off, let it cool down a bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of cilantro. Get a little bit of these. Add it here first. We're gonna finish the Spanish rice up. I like to roll it up a little. Give this one more. Tap. For our salad now. Beautiful. A little bit of olive oil. We'll go with a little bit of this pink salt. A nice healthy pinch. Fresh cracked black pepper. A little bit of sumac. And a little bit of oregano. Just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. And we'll give it a nice mix. Oh, I forgot. A little lemon juice. Whoa. Some nice vibrant citrus. And give it a nice toss. And we'll top it with some feta cheese. And it'll be so good. And I'm gonna just leave it here to hang out. Gotta get it there. And
That actually come from, they're not taking. It's not a problem, right?
One more container chat. And so, perfect. And if you guys want to see that, on that. Okay. We have, look at how pretty that is. Gorgeous. And then a little feta cheese go on top. And then we'll add in for our Spanish rice. This is in the fridge. Now for our Spanish rice, it's all cooled down now. We will add sauce for the tomato sauce. And that was just the tomato sauce. So now, do we add more water? 2.5 cup water. Okay. So one, two, three, 4. That's 2 cups. And we got half. So, oh, oh, I hope that's enough. And then in here, I had my bay leaf that was going in here. I had to replenish that. So we'll open that up. We'll put all our bay leaf in there. And I'm gonna put 2. 2 bay leaf at the top. Take the trifle picture. Close it up. And start. Clean as you go. Any compost that needs to go. We put that lemon juice in there. Okay, we might need a little bit more later. Take 4. Mm. We'll keep going with the chicken tenders. This was our dredge. It's running that right there. Whoa. Okay. That'll stay. We'll wipe off that board. Egg and flour. And all of our chicken tenders. We'll take this last one out of the air fryer. Ooh, it looks so good. And we'll turn this up. More time on there. This will be our second batch, and I think it might be. I need one more. Fold those. Flip these around. We're making our chicken tenders again, Pat. we'll get the shook up in here. Get them ready for the egg wash. I'm ready for egg wash. Oh man. Shake off the excess flour if you have to. If there's a lot of flour, I would try shaking that off. That drip. And give them a shake.
When it comes time to give thanks for something that has not happened yet. We're conditioned to believe it needs something outside of us. Change how we feel inside of us. Like the emotion that you feel.
All of these are kind of like defrosting now, which I'm glad. They've for a long time, they were pretty like hardened. So, and that's kind of why I cooked the first batch a little bit, but this one I kind of just want to take advantage of the fact that they're a little bit defrosted. Roll them in the egg. Throw them in. Knock off any extra flour.
I can feel any other part of their body. That's what
Change in.
To embrace gratitude. And so you asked me, how do you find harmony? I think our sex things that they hurt find success. And do gratitude. Be grateful for what you're doing. If things go well, you're taking my career. And I'm being angry about it. I want to say thank you for that. And I think to have that level of appreciation for everything in our lives, how temporary this is. It makes you happy. I know it sounds like it makes you happier to just get some grateful. Failed relationships. You could be angry at the other person. You should be grateful for the lessons that you learned. And I think to change our minds to gratitude.
And then we use a little bit more eggs. I saw a few more that I'm going to be using up. So I think this is as many as I'll cook today, if they come out pretty good. Because I kind of want to season the rest differently, but I'll probably save it for just another day. How pretty is that? They come out so pretty. Wow. That's gonna be a good one. Okay. And all these containers.
I urge you to choose gratitude.
Take them away.
If you
Try to throw the keep those dishes in there. Just try to tidy up as I go here. And really like the way this turned out. I just like to lay them flat again and let things breathe up again. Now these we'll do the rest of the chicken tenders. They look so good.
is this. I love
They look so good. Right. I don't want the cilantro to get exhausted from the room temperature there, so just going to wrap them up. Put them away. Tidy up these areas over here while we clean. This helps it. Also, we got some paper cut things in there. And the chicken breast is kind of thawing out a little bit more. I want to use a little bit of this inside the chicken that we're gonna make. I'm gonna keep these up and down. That's a wall. See the thing is we could now. And now we're in a pretty good spot. These are our chicken tenders. Appreciate you guys for the likes. And we can give them a try. I feel like that looks pretty good. I have this
99%.
katsu sauce. Also. So a little container for that. Sauce dish. That's just soft. Oh, this is stuff in there. This is tough. Ow. Okay. This one smells pretty good. Little katsu sauce. Homemade chicken tender with panko breadcrumb. Mmm. Mmm. This katsu sauce is really good. Mm-hmm. I think they're a little overcooked.
It is, ladies and gentlemen. Me. Read is right. Read books.
At least this batch, because
Life. Money.
they're kind of
Knowledge.
I think it's because we cooked them from frozen. This one's good. I think if we deep fried them, they'd be a little bit more maybe moist. We're gonna see how those turn out because they were actually a little bit more defrosted. But these ones turned out so good. I'm not mad at it. Mm-hmm.
I don't want it.
Okay. The rice is gone. Note to self. Don't freeze your own chicken tenders unless they're already breaded. I think that would have been better. They were already breaded and then frozen. Yeah, they would have been so much better. I think the first time we air fried them, they might have dried out a little bit. But I was trying to make them pliable. I guess that wasn't what I was supposed to do. But I guess it wouldn't work. So let's say, oh well with that. Yeah. Half an onion. And we got one clove of garlic. We'll do one big one, one small clove. Put that in the pot. Chicken breast on this thing. It's be that in there, so man. Get it off this little package. And I wonder if we should just let them soften while they're in there. I'm gonna put 2 guajillos. One chiliaco. And all the rest of my New Mexican style chili peppers. They're not so hot. And toss that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I have tortilla, nicho. Put one in there. They're hard to close. A little bit of chicken bouillon in there. About 2 teaspoons. A little oregano. 2 bay leaf. I think there's plenty of salt in there. We don't need the wells for now. A little can of chipotle chili. Thank you guys for the likes. And one little chili will go in here. I probably should repackage this. A little bit of that cheese. And these chipotle chilies. Put one. I think we'll start with one. What do you think? So we have more chilies in there. I don't know, maybe we'll go spicy. You got 2. Then we'll cap this off. Throw that away. And it'll be so good. And put a little bit of chicken broth in there because I have some homemade chicken broth that I have to use. Um, I don't really trust that. I don't know. Some chicken broth that I made. I have to use it up. So this one is about almost 20, about 17 ounces or 18 ounces. There's a bit in there. And pour it all the way. And we'll cap it off. And we'll just let that hang out in the crock pot until we get better news. Okay. I was gonna ask chili bata, but I decided against it. I feel like that one was gonna be pretty okay, you know. Okay. I'll probably send pictures, probably put pictures up for all the food that we cooked today. Also that, because we have, let's show you everything that we have so far. We have 2 big containers. I have the 16-ounce container and then a 32-ounce container of this cucumber salad. I'm gonna put some feta cheese crumbles on there. We made some chicken tenders, homemade chicken tenders. We have some more in there. I'm gonna make some fries. We have chicken tinga for later. And then I have some Spanish rice in the crock pot or in the pressure cooker right now. And then I'm gonna have some butter beans for dinner. So, and then some katsu sauce. This brand of katsu sauce is good. So good. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna have for lunch. See you guys. Hope you have a great night, a great day. Thank you for hanging out with me.